Welcome to Headline Hub Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. A major development is unfolding in the Indo-Pacific. The Philippine Navy is on the verge of a significant upgrade with the potential acquisition of 3 Abukuma-class destroyer escorts from Japan. This strategic move could redefine the Philippines' ability to defend its maritime territory. The implications are huge, not just for Manila, but for its allies and rivals alike. The Philippines faces increasing pressure in the West Philippine Sea, and its current naval fleet is aging. Acquiring these Japanese vessels would provide a much-needed boost, giving the Philippine Navy a credible deterrent. This is about more than just ships. It's about sovereignty and security. The Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force is retiring older vessels, creating an opportunity for nations like the Philippines. The Abukuma-class ships are proven platforms with significant combat capabilities. For a navy looking to modernize quickly and affordably, this is an opportunity that is simply too good to ignore. The excitement surrounding this news is palpable. This acquisition would be a massive step forward, potentially the most significant in a generation. It represents a leap in technology, firepower, and operational reach. The move would also deepen the strategic partnership between the Philippines and Japan. This is a story with many layers, and we will break them all down for you. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. To understand why these ships are available, we need to look at Japan. The Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force is one of the most advanced navies in the world. Japan is phasing out its older Abukuma-class destroyers to introduce the new Mogami-class frigates. The Abukuma-class ships, built in the late 1980s and early 1990s, are designed for anti-submarine and anti-ship missions. These vessels have been meticulously maintained by the JMSDF. The retirement of these ships is a sign of Japan's commitment to staying ahead of emerging threats. Transferring them to a strategic partner like the Philippines is a win-win situation. Japan strengthens a key regional ally, and the Philippines gains a significant boost in naval power. Building a new warship from scratch is expensive and time-consuming. By acquiring these second-hand Japanese ships, the Philippine Navy can bypass that long process. They can get capable warships into the water much faster and at a fraction of the cost. This allows them to address urgent security needs now. It is a pragmatic and strategically sound approach to naval modernization. So what exactly is an Abukuma-class ship? Think of it as a specialized hunter. Its primary mission is to find and destroy enemy submarines and surface ships. With a displacement of around 2,500 tons, it is designed to operate effectively in coastal and open sea environments. For anti-ship warfare, the Abukuma class is armed with 8 Harpoon anti-ship missiles. It also features a 76mm Odo Malera rapid-fire main gun. For hunting submarines, it has a sophisticated sonar system and multiple weapons. It carries an ASROC launcher and 2 triple-tube torpedo launchers. The ship's combination of offensive power and robust self-defense systems makes it a balanced and effective warship. For the Philippine Navy, a platform with these integrated capabilities would represent a quantum leap forward. In naval operations, there is a guiding principle known as the Rule of 3. For any class of ship, you need at least 3 vessels to be truly effective. One ship will be on station, another in training, and the third in maintenance. This cycle ensures a ship is always ready for duty. Acquiring 3 Abukuma-class ships would allow the Philippine Navy to implement this rule perfectly. With 3 ships, the Navy could guarantee a persistent presence in critical maritime areas. This creates a powerful deterrent. An adversary is less likely to act aggressively if they know a capable warship is always in the area. By having 3 ships of the same class, you create economies of scale. You can buy spare parts in bulk and establish a standardized training program. This makes the entire force more efficient and combat-ready. The Rule of 3 is not just about efficiency, it's about sustainability. By adopting this cycle, the Philippine Navy can manage its assets and its people for the long haul. The potential acquisition of 3 Abukuma-class ships is about building a more sustainable and professional naval force. To fully appreciate what the Abukuma-class ships would mean for the Philippines, we need to compare them to the current fleet. The Philippine Navy's most capable surface combatants today are the 2 Jose Rizal-class frigates. The Abukuma class brings a specialized anti-submarine warfare capability that the Philippine Navy currently lacks. The ASROC system and advanced sonar on the Abukuma provide a dedicated submarine hunting platform. Many of the Philippine Navy's patrol vessels are outdated and lack modern capabilities. An Abukuma-class ship, with its harpoon missiles and speed, operates in a different league entirely. It can detect, engage, and destroy targets from beyond the horizon. The operational benefits would be immediate and profound. An Abukuma-class ship could shadow a foreign warship with the credible threat of its harpoon missiles. This changes the entire dynamic and forces a potential adversary to be more cautious. It gives Philippine commanders more options and a stronger negotiating position. The integration of 3 such ships would create a powerful task group. The Jose Rizal-class frigates could provide air defense cover, while the Abukuma-class ships focus on hunting submarines and surface threats. The acquisition of the Abukuma-class would not just be an upgrade, it would be a transformation. The strategic window to acquire these Abukuma-class ships may be closing fast. The Philippines is not the only country in Southeast Asia looking to bolster its naval forces. Countries like Vietnam and Indonesia are also exploring the possibility of acquiring second-hand Japanese destroyers. This creates a competitive environment where speed is of the essence. Hesitation could mean losing out on this unique chance. For the Philippines, these ships would be a direct answer to the gray zone tactics in the West Philippine Sea. They would provide a credible naval presence to protect Filipino fishermen and defend sovereign rights. If another regional nation were to acquire these ships instead, it would shift the local balance of power. The first nation to secure a deal with Japan will gain a significant advantage. Japan is moving forward with its own fleet plans. Once the Abukuma-class ships are fully decommissioned, decisions will be made about their final disposition. Japan is likely to favor a transfer to a strategic ally that can use the ships to contribute to regional stability. The Philippines, with its mutual defense treaty with the United States and deepening ties with Japan, is a prime candidate. However, this favorable position is not guaranteed to last forever. This is a moment that calls for decisive action from Manila. There is sometimes a stigma associated with acquiring second-hand military equipment. While new is always nice, it is not always the most practical or strategic option. The reality for a country with a limited defense budget is that second-hand ships offer a smart and realistic path to rapid modernization. The most important factor is not whether a ship is new or used, but whether it is capable and effective for the mission it needs to perform. The Abukuma-class ships clearly meet this standard. A brand new frigate with similar capabilities could cost upwards of $500 million per ship. A transfer of second-hand ships from Japan would come at a significantly lower price. This frees up precious defense funds for other priorities. The process of designing, building, and commissioning a new warship can take 5 to 10 years. The Abukuma-class ships are already built and could be integrated into the Philippine Navy within a much shorter time frame. These vessels have been cared for meticulously throughout their service life. For the Philippine Navy, this represents an incredible return on investment. Acquiring these ships is about much more than just adding steel to the fleet. It is a powerful geopolitical statement. This deal would significantly deepen the strategic partnership between the Philippines and Japan. By operating the same class of ship, their navies can increase interoperability. This builds a foundation for a much stronger defense alliance. This move would also strengthen the Philippines' position within its alliance with the United States. By investing in a more capable navy, the Philippines demonstrates that it is a serious and reliable partner. An Abukuma-class ship would be able to integrate seamlessly into joint operations with the U.S. Navy. The operational presence of the Philippine Navy would be transformed. With 3 capable destroyer escorts, the Navy could sustain a continuous patrol in the West Philippine Sea. This persistent presence is a game-changer. It allows the Philippines to better monitor activities in its exclusive economic zone. A more robust naval presence complicates the calculations of any aggressor. It is a tangible assertion of the country's maritime rights. Ultimately, this acquisition is a critical step in the Philippines' journey toward a minimum credible defense posture. We stand at a pivotal moment for the future of Philippine maritime security. The opportunity to acquire 3 Abukuma-class destroyer escorts from Japan is on the table. This is not a routine procurement. It is a strategic masterstroke waiting to happen. These ships offer a rare combination of capability, affordability, and rapid availability. They fill a critical gap in the Philippine Navy's ability to conduct anti-submarine and anti-ship warfare. The urgency of this decision cannot be overstated. The strategic window is limited. Decisive and swift action is required from the leadership in Manila to secure this deal. Procrastination or bureaucratic delay could result in this golden opportunity slipping away. The government must prioritize these negotiations and allocate the necessary resources. Looking ahead, this acquisition could also serve as a stepping stone. While the Abukuma-class is an excellent fit for now, the conversation about the future of the fleet should continue. Japan is also retiring its larger Asagiri-class destroyers. Should the Philippines successfully integrate the Abukuma-class, perhaps the next step could be to pursue these larger vessels. The future security of the Philippines may very well depend on the choice it makes today.